Hey guys, Beast from Beast Toys here coming at you. Gonna do an opening of a Kronos and a Keldor. This is a Target exclusive Masters of the Universe. New for 21, I believe. Yep, 21. Last year we had 20. We had a couple waves come out last year, and this year we've got more. This guy was this pack in general was an interesting pack. They went quick, and they had jumped up in price. It was 20. I mean, it's a good buy, $29.99. So 15 a figure, which is this. The price point on these are really good. I'm glad Mattel's kicking it on these. I have not opened any of these yet, so this is new. I do have a lot of the He-Man. I am missing a couple of figures. I am missing like a Wave 3 and a Triclops. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I've got everybody else so far that's come out. But I don't have doubles. It's the only thing. This and the Prince Adam sled that I have doubles of, so I can order open a Prince Adam sled. I might actually do that. Just don't know where I'm going to put these, but I'm gonna check these out. So Keldor's new. You got Skeletor beforehand. And then this is your, I guess, Kronos. I'm not a big comic guy, so I guess I missed this somewhere. So I'm guessing Kronos was actually a trap jaw, was what he was before. I guess he lost his mouth. Oh, must have. It's the old saying, your mouth got you in trouble kind of deal. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm going to open this, so I want to see. Let's see how these guys match up with some of our other stuff. Let's start with Kronos. So, Kronos is essentially trap jaw. Gun is very similar to the laser that you got with some figures from the original line. So let's see. I've not checked out these figures, so bear with me. I'm going to toy with them. Twistable hands, okay, that's different. Bend at the elbows, of course we know that's different. Bend at the knees, that's different. Feet bend a little bit, that's different as well. Twist completely. So my guess is there's no rubber band inside of these like the originals. They are very decent replicas of the originals. His hand is for the gun. Let's see if how the gun fits in his hand. Okay, not great. I don't really like the way it fits, but so here's your Kronos. I am kind of been wanting to get another Trap Jaw and open it. Trap Jaw's my favorite He-Man character, by the way. Him and Clawful was my next. I don't know why, just as a kid, two of my favorite characters growing up, so never forget. So I bought my Trap Jaw at a place called Western Auto. Most of you probably, hopefully one of these days this video will have a lot of views and people will watch it. I'm like, oh, Western Auto. Somebody will know what it is. It's just an old hardware store. I grew up in a town of 500-600 people, and it was there as a kid. The mayor actually ran it. The mayor at the time, he was an old guy. He's dead. His son runs it now. Still, it's still there. He had a furniture section on the other side and a lawnmower section, which wasn't really part of the store. The store was just a hardware store, but it had all kinds of stuff, you know, auto parts, lawn and garden parts, and then upstairs there was a big toy. He had a big toy section. He did keep some furniture in one room. It was like a two-room store, big old two-story building, you know, in the middle of town, off on the square, so to speak, if you want to call it a square. But you know, long short, he had a lot of He-Man, Sectors, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Like, he got all the toys, which is odd, you know, but to me now, looking at who gets it and what now, you know, these small-time hardware stores sold toys. Well, parents probably, you know, came in with their kids, and the kids go upstairs and find a toy, so it's just extra money. I think they thought extra money in their pocket. So anyway, the story is, I dang near got frostbite on one of my foot. I went up there, scrounged together $5, somehow. I don't remember how old I was. 6, 7, 8. Probably my youngest daughter's age, probably 7. Which would be about right. That'd been 1984. Maybe 8. But either way, scrounged together money at 7 and 8 year old. I walked up in snow and freezing cold to this store, which was about 6, 7 blocks maybe from my house. So not long, but a ways for a kid that age. I would never let parents nowadays and myself. I would never let my kid go 7 or 8 year old walk 6 or 7 blocks to go buy something. But to me, in the irony of that, I look back on that and think to myself, that's pretty big for a kid that age to go up and go to a store in the winter like that by themselves and buy something. But again, I lived in a small town, so it wasn't a major big deal. But pretty cool anyway. But anyway, back to the story. Long short, I dang near got frostbite on one of my feet. Had tennis shoes on, got my feet soaking wet in the snow. Obviously, went up, got me a trap jaw. I don't even know if I had enough change. I scrounged it, but I ended up getting him. Scrounged together and brought home trap jaw. So that was the story of me getting trap jaw. So oddly enough, I could toy hunt in my own town as a little kid, surprisingly, but I could. I did buy several toys there when I was a kid that I had, and to date I still probably have a handful of those. So there's Kronos, but anyway, so yeah, kids won't do that now. Parents won't let kids do that now. It's just a different time, different whatever. They talk about this Skeletor. You have an interchangeable head. You can make him Skeletor with the ruby eyes. Has his own power sword. And it lists Keldor as apprentice to Hordak. I guess that's something I was never necessarily aware of. Never really knew the whole backstory. I know Skeletor originally was this guy here, Keldor. So I'm glad they came up with something new and different for this line. I was upset and almost ashamed that you could wasn't gonna that you were gonna have to pay $100 or $100 and something to get these two figures, $150 to get these two figures. But what I will say, and I've said it in another video the other day, that Mattel's got it right. That Hasbro does not, and that was come back with a major restock of these. I went into a Target just the day before yesterday, Saturday. Was in a town close to St. Louis for a softball tournament for my oldest daughter, my 11-year-old daughter, playing softball USSA State, Class C State on her team. And there was a Target about 2 miles up the road from where our field was, and I went up there in between games and looked. And this is the only thing of relevance that I found that I would have wanted. I didn't buy it because obviously I have two because I ended up getting them online. But this is the first time I've messed with these. I haven't opened any of my He-Man that I bought yet thus far. Like I said, I do have a Prince Adam sled up there. I might open as well. But there's Keldor and there's Kronis. Excuse me. I want to call him Kronos. So. How do they stack up against the originals? I don't think they have in the legs. I don't think they have the rubber bands, so that's better if that's true. I can't tell from this. It looks like they're made in there and they pieced together somehow on the inside of the body, but either way, big differences: bends at the knees, bends at the elbows, bends at the wrists. But they do have the feel and look of the originals. So, I mean, truth be told, in everything that's out right now, especially these remakes and retros, I guess you could say next to the Star Wars retro, which honestly I haven't even opened one yet, these are the best thing out there. If you're a He-Man fan, this is a great remake, and new for some of these, like this guy here. These two guys weren't even in the original line, so. I know you could get these in the line that came out in the mid-2000s to 2010, I think you could get a Keldor. I don't know about a Kronos, but I didn't follow that line. They're pretty expensive. Wasn't really doing toys at that time. I was actually about when I started getting into comics for a while, but anyway, beside the point. So yeah, very cool figures though. These are neat. I'm glad to see. And the price point is excellent, 15. I mean, Hasbro should really take note. Mattel, I hope Mattel does good with these and doesn't discontinue them anytime soon. I hope we keep coming out with waves and all the figures from the original lines and then some. Very pleased with this, what I see so far. This is the third different thing I've done on a video today, fourth different thing I've opened total. Not counting Black Series, so 3, we'll say 3. G.I. Joe Retro line, this, and the Galaxy of Adventure line. So these are the best of the 3 things that I opened, especially I've got Galaxy of Adventures figures, a few from the wave that came out about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now almost, or surprisingly. But of all of them, G.I. Joe Retros, I was disappointed. Galaxy Adventures, they're okay. It would have been something great when I was a kid to have to play with instead of the original things like these. And then this, super nice. I mean, I know, like I said, inflation. $15 nowadays is a good price point for these type of figures. Originally, He-Man were like $5, $6, I think, if I recall. Like I said, I know I scrounged together. My Trap Jaw story is definitely a true story. I know I scrounged together. It was like $5, literally, maybe 5 and change. I know I went up and put change on the counter. I can vaguely still remember the story in my head. When the guy sold it to me, being pretty much close, right on the money on how much I had in my pocket and how much the figure cost with tax. But, you know, anyway, well, we've come a long way, but I stress to say I highly recommend this series. I think now that I've opened these, I'm going to look into doubling up now on these figures and getting more to open. So, and collecting this line. This is a pretty neat line. Like I said, they have a pretty darn close feel to the original. I wonder if it can pop no, it can't pop the arms off. Something different. They got sockets in there, so yeah, arms don't pop off like the originals, but that's okay. No worries. I'm happy with that. So anyway, so there they are, Kronis and Keldor, 2 cool figures, very cool figures. I'm glad I got these at regular price. I actually used my Target card, so I got them cheaper. So got them basically at value without tax. Basically got rid of the tax. So we got these at $29.99. Goodbye. And I think I'm gonna look into getting some more He-Man figures. So this card, actually, the neat thing is the card back and box is unpunched up there at the top. So it's not a punched box. Neither's the other one I got. So these were both in good shape, so I picked the one that had whatever dings in it, which is hardly any. There's a little ding up here in the corner. But beyond that, it's fine. So, again, there you have it. Just like the original artwork, too. These are very, very cool. I'm very pleased. Hopefully, this video gets a lot of views and people listen and think about it. How it says on here, I never read this. Before Skeletor and Trapjaw, Keldor and Kronis, terrorized Eternia in their quest for total domination. So, very, very neat. I like these a lot. So, yep, gonna look into getting more, save some money, or try to get rid of some stuff and pick up some more of these. I'm gonna get online and look around and see what I can find. But, so yeah, guys, highly recommend these figures if you're a He-Man fan from the day. And see, and I ended up getting rid of almost all my He-Man. I'm literally have a small box full now. I got rid of most. My wife was mad because she had some too as a kid. And I put them all together and mixed them up and sold majority of them. Kept a handful of figures, not many. You know, got my Trapjaw, of course, and a Skeletor and He-Man, my original Skeletor and He-Man, and just a couple others. But ended up buying another lot later because she got mad. But I'll probably buy some more back. Black Series kind of has slowed down a little bit. You know, we're not getting as much coming out, and I don't know how much vintage collection I'm going to stick with buying. I've tried to buy some, and I think I'm going to kind of bow out of that. I think I'll just stick with Black Series, but I think I found something new I like. And I like G.I. Joe Classified, obviously, but Hasbro's got to get together with that line. So, hey, Mattel, great job, doing good with this. Restocking, excellent. You see that those scalpers are pumping these things out for too much. It's like, whoa, pump the brakes, boys. Let's actually pump the brakes first. Now let's put our foot on the gas. Let's get more out. So, the only issue I would say with Mattel when I talk about, of course, we did good getting this out. Panther, got a Panther back there. Only got one, so I need to get another one. But he was one that I saw, missed him at the Target, and I don't think he's a Target exclusive. Actually, he's not. I saw him at Walmart in a town nearby the other day, just one. But anyway, you know. But again, they restock. What I haven't seen restock in is the Wave 2 and 3. So I did get a Scare Glow. I did get a Trap Jaw. I got that Wave. And I think Orko. I just, not an extra one. Never saw an extra one. But I'm going to keep my eyes open. Try to get another. I don't have a Triclops. Was another one of the guys I really liked. Just like the bad guy figures are always neater. I don't know. Something about them. Good Guy Troopers are never that cool. Oh, I did order, though. They did come out with the Turning Guards. I think it's an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I did order 5 of those, and I will open a couple, especially now that I've opened these. I will open a couple of those and check them out when they come out. Those are cool, and those are new to the line, so I like that. So anyway, and I do have Castle Grayskull. I just don't really, with opening this line, I don't know where I'm going to put them. I put all my emphasis and shelving space into Black Series. So of course, He-Man was one of the first real toys that I started playing with. So and ironically, my wife had some too. But anyhow, these are cool. I don't have any of the guys on the back except Panther. This is got Clamp Champ and Ram Man and all that. I saw them on Amazon. I may have to just break down and order at least one for now and then try to get some later. But cool line. Highly recommend, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. As always, hit that like and subscribe button. You'll watch more of my videos. And from Mattel and He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Rise Evil Pack, Bees from Bees Toys. And thanks for watching. We'll see you.